Hello, welcome to the Graduated Voice Updates. Be ready for the real tea, details to tell. Well, it's a question, a big shock for Kenyans after this particular video revealed some shocking details concerning the current first lady, that is Rachel Ruto. Apparently, as much as Kenyans are crying every other day concerning the high living standards, we are having them planning this particular case. And as we dive into that, I really appreciate it if you like this video. You can share it out there, tell someone about this channel, talk to me in the comment section, tell me what is your take in regard to this matter, and subscribe for more. Apparently, the American-Canadian televangelist BENNY HINN is set to hold a crusade in Kenya over 2 decades after his last visit. So there's this particular video that has been circulating whereby the preacher is heard saying that he was invited to hold a crusade by the First Lady, Rachel Ruto, and it could be government-sponsored, and that's where all hell broke loose because Kenyans are like, what? You're now sponsoring people from abroad and all to come and preach instead of focusing on the economy and all. This brought about different reactions whereby netizens have been comparing the previous First Lady, Margaret Kenyatta, with the current First Lady, that is Rachel Ruto. Do you feel that this is a good move, spreading the gospel and all, or what's your take on that? Well, let me just quote his words, quotations. Something amazing happened just 4 weeks ago. The First Lady of Kenya flew from Nairobi with her team just for one reason, to ask me to come back to Nairobi for a government-sponsored crusade. We haven't had that in a long time, where the First Lady of a nation comes and says we want to hold a crusade sponsored and supported by the government. The only time we had that was in Indonesia. End of quotation. Apparently, imagine the First Lady going out there to ask a preacher to come and preach. I know for some this is amazing, but why would she be spending that kind of money to go outside for such activities instead of focusing on going outside there to discuss matters that will at least help in reducing the taxes and improve the living standards of the people? Well, the First Lady has oftenly worked closely with preachers and ministers of the word, and it was evident when her husband, William Ruto, was sworn in as president. She invited evangelists and gospel entertainers to State House to just celebrate these and all. Almost Right here reacts and says, "He Opozi is a no." Isaac says, "Prayers cannot alleviate us from self-inflicted troubles. Leadership of this country is the problem." Is she praying for God to remove Ruto from power? Well, let's see someone else. Hopewell says, "I hope this is not true. Her husband had done well on this trip. If this is true, it will destroy everything good the president had showcased. Why should this be funded by the taxpayer when citizens are struggling with fuel increases? It doesn't make sense at all." There you have it. Remember, if it's happening, and all about it, and if I know all about it, I will tell you all about it. So you can choose to like the video, shares out there, and subscribe for more. Just comment down below what's your take on this. See you on the next update.